Hello, everybody. I'm going to give you a little lesson today on how to solve two-step equations. This should help you with your solving two-step equations test that you need to do and have done by Sunday, March 28th. So here we go. Also, if you have any questions, please come to small group time with me and I would be happy to help you with your test. Okay, here we go. So when you're solving a two-step equation, the equation is wrapped up. The variable, the variable is wrapped up in other operations. So for example, this n is wrapped up in being multiplied by -2. It's also being added by 2. Normally, you do the order of operations this way, but when you're trying to unwrap a variable and find out what it is, you want to do the order of operations backwards. So that means you want to undo addition and subtraction first, and then you want to undo multiplication and division. So I'm going to deal with this +2 that is being done to my variable. Now I've drawn a line here to show that I have two sides to my equation. I have the left side of the equal sign and I have the right side of the equal sign. Right now it says these two things are equal. So guess what? I'm thinking this has to equal 10 because 10 plus 2 is 12. So I'm thinking in my brain, okay, that has to be 10. So I'm going to figure out how to make this equal to 10. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to undo my addition. I'm going to undo it with my related fact of subtraction. So I'm going to -2 from both sides. So now +2 minus 2, that goes away. It's a 0. So I'm left over here with -2n. And remember, if I do it to this side of the equation, I have to do it to this side in order to keep them equal. So that's why I subtracted 2 from both sides. So now I'm going to do 12 minus 2, and that's 10. Guess what? We're right. We thought this was going to be 10, and it is 10. Now I've undone my addition or subtraction, so that's gone. Now I'm ready to undo the multiplication. How do you undo multiplication? You're going to use the related operation, which is division. So I'm going to divide, and I'm going to show the dividing with the fraction line. And if I divide by -2 on one side, I have to also divide by -2 on the other side. So -2n divided by -2 is n. Notice I divided by exactly what was being multiplied to the n. I didn't divide by +2. I divided by exactly what was being multiplied to it. And I did it on both sides. Okay, so -2n divided by -2, negative divided by negative, it gives me a +1n, which looks like that. And then 10 divided by -2 is -5. Okay, let's check and see if our answer is correct. Let's prove it. So now we're going to prove it. Okay, so let's do our equation. We have -2n plus 2 equals 12. I'm going to take out the n and I'm going to put in the -5. Remember, those were being multiplied. The n was being multiplied. So when I take out the n and I put in the -5, I'm going to multiply. -2 times -5 is 10. Add 2, and guess what? We are correct. So n does have to equal -5. All right, now I'm going to do one more with you. I'm going to do one that has some division in it. So again, you want to do PEMDAS backwards, just like you did before. So I am going to undo the addition and the subtraction first. Then I'm going to undo the multiplication and the division. So I see this one. This looks like n is being divided by -4. So I'm going to deal with that second. It's also being added with 10. So I'm going to undo everything that's being done to this variable. This 20, it's not doing anything to this variable. All the 20 is it tells me what this has to equal. It has to equal 20. So again, right now, these two sides are equal. So if I do something to this side, I have to make sure I do it also to this side to keep this equal or balanced. So the first thing I'm going to undo, it says undo the addition or the subtraction first. I'm going to undo the addition, the plus 10, with a minus 10. I'm going to do it to both sides to keep it balanced. Plus 10 and minus 10, that's a 0. I'm left with n divided by negative 4, and 20 minus 10 is 10. Okay, I've done that step, all done. Oh, this makes sense too, because look, 10 plus 10 is 20. So this has to equal 10 again. Oh my gosh, okay. So now we're going to undo. This is being divided. N divided by negative 4. What's the related fact to division? It's multiplication. So I'm going to multiply by exactly the same number it's being divided by. I'm going to multiply by that. I'm going to do it on both sides. Negative 4 times n divided by negative 4, guess what that gives me? Just an n. And 10 times negative 4 is negative 40. Okay, let's check and see if our answer was correct. Let's prove it. Okay, we're going to prove it. All right, so I'm going to put my original equation. I'm going to take out the n, and I'm going to put in the negative 40. Okay, so negative 40 divided by negative 4 is 10. Hey, look at this, people. It's going to work. And 10 plus 10 does equal 20. We are correct. So if you have any questions, please make sure you come and visit me in small group time. I am really happy to help at any time. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.